Welcome, Virgo, to your February 15th through the 20th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. The Empress coming out. We're talking about that overall abundance and fertility, feeling the overall abundance right now, feeling like you're very prosperous at this time. Let's see what's coming out with that. Okay, you have the Page of Wands with the Judgment and the Chariot coming out. There's some kind of message over here that's going to make you feel like you're free to move forward. Something that's going to make you feel like, you know what, I can continue on this journey. I am in control of a situation. If you felt like you were kind of out of control in a situation, it is now kind of giving you the green light to say, it's okay. You can go ahead and move forward with this. This is going to be the kind of freedom that you probably feel like you have needed for a while. Maybe needing this green light, needing this, you know what, it's okay. I feel self-assured now. So it's time. So there's going to be some kind of message that is going to make you feel a lot better about the situation. It feels like there could be like some kind of new phase or new job or new opportunity that's coming towards you, and you're just not sure if you want to take this. And Spirit says, yeah, it's time. Get in your car, get on your chariot and go, right? Ride like the wind. Remember, here you do have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it does feel like there was some kind of disappointment going on towards a situation where you weren't sure if you were going to abandon this situation, whether it's a love, a job, or whatever it is, or just an idea of moving and where you wanted to move to. But this says that this is exactly where you need to be. This is going to be your overall satisfaction. So it's kind of like satisfaction is guaranteed. Go ahead and go that way. The disappointment, you don't have to feel like you don't have to feel like, even though maybe you felt like something didn't work out in the past and you would like to return to it. That's what it feels like for some of you. And you were afraid, you know what, maybe I want to turn this chariot around and go the other way, because I wasn't sure if I was supposed to go that way. Yeah, because it said there was some kind of shortcut, but it says there doesn't have to be a shortcut to this situation. Okay, so it was a place where you just weren't sure. You're contemplating on this situation, feeling very disconnected from it, not sure if you should plant seeds here. It almost feels like maybe you were afraid this was going to be false success. Like, this is not going to become successful. Should I go this direction? But you are the Empress, and it says you do have growth in this area. There will be expansion in this area. So wherever that is that you wanted to go, my friends, you're definitely getting the green light to go. Okay, so let's clarify on the pages of Wands over here in the Judgment and the Chariot. Give us why this is going on. Tell us what is going on in this area. You had the Tower. So something was a sudden change and some kind of sudden painful ending, and you were afraid that this was going to be just complete loss and failure. So you weren't sure if I should continue on this situation. Is this going to end up my missed opportunity if I don't take this situation? So yeah. Yep, it's something from the past that you really wanted to go towards, and you really wanted to plant seeds there. And it looks like, you know what, I want to plant seeds here, but I'm just not sure if this was the right direction to continue going and making progress. Because I do see that there can be goals attained here. Okay, so whether it's a reconciliation or not in making this decision, you do have the Sun card. So it says, yes, whatever this is, you can go ahead and start journeying towards that area of your life. Okay, because you will bring in the overall satisfaction. Maybe it was something that crumbled once before, and now it's saying you will have that happy success there. Okay, so you don't have to feel overwhelmed by this situation. With the Page of Cups coming out, it says that there is going to be new information and new plans and new messages, new possibilities when it comes to the situation. So you don't have to be confused anymore about how this is going to go. If you felt that there was some kind of hidden things that were going on around you, okay, you can go ahead and release those thoughts of inner confusion or anything that you might have felt like, I'm not really sure about this situation, right? That hesitancy is what it really looks like to me. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. For some of you, you might even thought that this was a great idea, and you know what? I wasn't sure if this was going to just be an illusion, if this is unpredictable, overactive imagination. I really feel like I can put myself into this situation, but I'm just not sure I can trust this situation. You know, was it real? Was it false? Now I've got two illusional cards over here, so maybe there was something in your thoughts that this couldn't go back together. Maybe I'm just kind of, you know, have an overactive imagination, especially if you're trying to put something together like building a career, building your own job. Maybe you think that it can take off like this, right? But then you were not trusting your own intuition around the situation, because that's definitely what this is, not trusting your own intuition about this situation. So there definitely was some kind of a lack of self-confidence coming into this situation. But it does say in the near future over here that this is definitely going to build itself up. This is definitely a building place. You may need to learn more about the situation if you're trying to build something. If you need to build something with someone else, that there is definitely going to be a lot of teamwork here. So you're not going to feel like, you know what, they're just going to walk out on me. This is not going to work. Okay, so there won't be any personal setbacks that you were looking at. There definitely is the building blocks here to build this exactly the way you want it to be done. Wow. And then you have the Empress with the Emperor over here. So if this with the King of Wands. So if you do feel like this is some kind of business career, you're definitely going into leader zone over here. If you're an entrepreneur, yeah, you have all the visionaries. You're a visionary. You're the entrepreneur. You're definitely going to figure out how to do all these things. You know that you're in control of the situation. If you are dealing with someone who is a little older and they say that they have, you know, I can get all this stuff done, they definitely can. Because like I said, I have the Emperor and the King of Wands. So whatever this challenge was that you thought was not going to happen, or this might not be able to happen, maybe it's just, you know, all in my head, I don't know, right? It's not. If it's a love situation, you have, and if it's a reconciliation of a past love, there is the building blocks here of you two getting back together and fixing this love situation. Okay. Yeah. Wow. So it does look like that is going to work itself out. Very beautiful. Let's see what's going on. Pulling a couple of cards. I like that. Nothing worse than thinking that maybe something is going to happen and then just not sure, right? Ascending to the mountain, keep going forward. There you go. There it is in transformation. A fresh new way of life is emerging for you. And that's all it's going to do. Is it's kind of like it's taken a transformation. It took the transformation, I believe, when you had the tower moment, whether that was the sudden awareness or actually some kind of upheaval within yourself or with this other person, which you have two cards of awakening. You do have the Judgment and the Tower. So there was definitely something there that made you understand that you do have the infinite abundance coming towards you. So this transformation is actually going to push you into that abundant area. All you have to do is just take those steps. Take the right steps in the right direction, and it's yours. So if you were contemplating on that, what it looks like you were with the Four of Cups, yes, you are absolutely correct. All is possible when it comes to this situation. You just have to trust in the divine and trust in yourself, because I do believe your intuition was spot on. I just think for some of you, you might have started questioning your intuition. Is this really real? Is this an illusion? Is this just a far off dream? We all do that. So that's when all of a sudden we get stuck at that impasse. So, but Spirit says, nope, go ahead and go. There you go. Till next time, my friends. Peace.